Alrighty, hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Big Man today, and today I'm doing a Star Wars Force Arena patch update video. It's patch 2.5, baby, and pretty much coming in here, we're looking at what they released in patch 2.5. So, in case you don't know or haven't seen the details, pretty much it's gonna be some new resistant units. In case you don't know, maybe it's Luke Skywalker. So it's pretty cool. It's Luke Skywalker, obviously from the most recent movie, and just straight get into his stats. Pretty much what attack power at 72. Remember, this is first base level, and he attacks at 0.62 per second. So it's I think it's relatively good attack speed. I don't think it's pretty good for him. Has what 1218 health. That's really tanky. Movement speed at 2.8. That's a decent movement speed. I'm not too sure if he actually sprints or dashes, but I think in the end that kind of matters in between. Looking at his leader skills, we're going to have Focused Mind, which is recharge rate increased by 22%, while Luke's projection is active. It's kind of crazy. Luke summons a projection that taunts nearby enemy units' leaders, forcing them to attack it. The projection does not take any damage while the projection is active. Luke's health decreases by 3%. 3% per second. The projection disappears if Luke's HP falls below 10%. If the skill button is tapped again. So pretty much it disappears. 8-second cooldown. I think that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty much you're allowing your you can allow a clone to actually de-aggro. So if they're tower diving, you can redirect their attacks and damage. I'm assuming this only works for organic units because taunt has only worked for organic units. So it's pretty cool. If it does everybody, which I don't know, it's not really saying anything. Either way, it's a pretty cool feature. The fact that he gets increased energy, that means he's going to be a pretty good spammer and probably a really good swarmer. Just to look down here, let's see, attacks nearby units with the lightsaber and deflects blasters. So he's another deflector. So it means you can play him real defensively and actually protect pretty decently. And what is it? Uses pretty much the taunt. Continually drop. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, overall, this is a pretty exciting, character. Brand new, something else to see. Not bad, Oh, real quick, I actually kind of laughed when I noticed this. But if you go to the Force Arena forums, you look at popular tags. This is #1. Hashtag fix your game. Just saying. I just thought that was hella funny when I looked at it. Anyway, let's get into R2D2. So that's gonna be his unique for 3 energy. Pretty damn good. 70 damn attack with at a 0.5 attack speed. So every second, obviously the DPS is right there. 140. That's really good. Relatively tanky at 925. His range is at 3.5. That's pretty good. He's not complete melee. Movement speed 4. So that's really fast. In case you don't know, that's a fast moving unit. He drops a smoke screen duration for 6 seconds, and I assume the range is at 3.5. And pretty much what attacks enemy using electricity, can release a smoke screen to obscure the vision of nearby units and reducing their attack range. So that's pretty sick. Larger enemies like the AT-ST Walker are unaffected by smoke screen. So obviously bigger units are not gonna take it, but I'm assuming leaders, smaller units, organic units. I wonder if the separatist units are gonna be, nerfed by this. Like, are they nerfed? Are they gonna be affected by it? They are, separatists and the robots. A lot of the separatist units don't get affected by a lot of stuff. So either way, I think that's a pretty cool setup for these two. Pretty much have the smoke screen while you have Luke dropping taunts and de-aggroing. At the same time, he's shortening your opponent's range. R2D2s, that's what he's doing. So this is pretty damn good. Pretty good dynamic duo. And obviously we got a new leader for the First Order, the dark side. It's Supreme Leader Snoke. Goddamn. And for what it is, it's looking like his attack power is really high at 108 or 101. Attack speed's kind of bad if you really look at it at 1.23. You know, it's a pretty long attack. What it is, he has 8 range with 840 health, movement speed 2.9. That's okay. It's kind of slower, but not horrendously slow. Attack range is, I think, what makes it really crazy, because that's the same thing as the heavy tank that costs 6 energy on the light side, and that's literally on the rim of the tower's aggro range. So that's pretty damn good. As for his passive, he has silence enemy leader by his skill, rendering them unable to use skill for 6 seconds. So that's a new feature in the game, silence, and that's pretty damn cool that maybe some of these other units can apply or afflict silence maybe down the future, or maybe they'll change some of the old guys to do something like that. But that's pretty damn cool. You know, just like when they first added taunt in the game. Taunt was the exact same thing. Oh, okay, you know, take the aggro away from these guys and, you know, have it focus fire on something else. So that's a pretty cool new mechanic that they're going to be adding in the game. Can't wait to see what else they're going to be doing. And as for his, you know, special ability, push. Nearby enemies, the powerful push, inflicting 250 damage. Cooldown timer 40 seconds. I mean, he already does 101. You know, that's what, 200 plus 50. You know, it's 253-ish. 2.5-ish. I mean, it's really good base damage, and this is at level 1. When you scale them up at 2 to 3, which you're probably going to want to use them at 3 for higher ranked, you know, it's pretty good, pretty damn good. Like, at least the damage output's going to be pretty high. Alright, so what is it? He can attack up to 3 enemies at a time with bouncing lightning. Okay, so I think that's a real first, realistically. He does AoE hits, and no leader actually does AoE hits each auto attack. So maybe that's why his attack speed is pretty horrendous, because imagine if you could attack a hell of a lot faster. That'd be just a wave clear master. Using a powerful force push to push the opponents away, which in my opinion, if you can control your enemy's movement, basically the space that they take and pushing them away, I think that's one of the most powerful things you can do, because you're literally forcing your opponent to get away from your tower, to get away from the objective, and you're protecting it. That's pretty damn good. Realistically, at this point, I don't see really anything bad about him. Unlike other leaders, double tapping on the map will immobilize enemies in front. So I think what I saw in one of the videos is that he doesn't actually have a sprint or a gap closer, but immobilizing enemies in front, that sounds pretty damn good either way. What is it? If the enemy leader gets hit by push skill, he/she will be silenced. Yeah, so the silence. So obviously you're not gonna be running ham sandwich with Snoke. You're not going hard, you're not going, you know, ape, you're not going chimp, but you're gonna have a lot of control with him. And this is just his character. He has a lot more mechanics than anybody else in this game so far. So pretty much relatively unique leader. That's pretty damn cool that they're actually making him like this. And so what? His unique's gonna be the elite Praetorian guards. Praetorian, I believe I'm saying that correctly. Sorry if I'm not. The attack power is going to be at 117. Oh, this is for the 7th guard, so I think that's just one of the guys. So one of them is going to be doing 117. Holy, my God, that's at rank 1. Health at 685. I think that's pretty damn good. Charge, he has a charge damage at 117. So just he has a charge attack that does the base attack. Bleed per second 4%, bleed duration 5, so that means 4 times 5, that's 20% after one hit. 20% of your life is gone. That seems busted, I'm not gonna lie. That's some really absurd numbers right here. Or just the duration is too long. Attack speed 1.46. My lord, he attacks more than twice in 1 second. So movement speed at 2.3, but he has a charge attack, so that means he's just gonna fly at you. And all right, wow, that's for 4 cost. That's just half of his. That's half of his unique. The other half is the third guard, and what at 101, health at 570. So what total you're packing about 1,200 health for 4. I still think 4 cost uniques are the best in the game, and I think we're gonna have to add one. We're gonna have to add these guys in that category, especially with a stun duration at 1.8. What? Attack speed at 0.95. All targets, movement speed 2.2, melee, and deployment time is 1. So they both have a deployment time of 1 second. And wow, I'm not gonna lie, these guys seem kind of busted. They're organic, so they're squishy, so they pop. Their health altogether is really high. Yeah. What is it? Equipped fearsome crimson armor. These guards give a nightmare to anyone who stand in their way. And no lie, that's gonna be the truth in this game, because it looks like these guys are gonna be really damn busted. But hey, we like busted stuff in Force Arena. Why not? Let's add some more. Give us some more Darth Mauls, baby. Who needs a good balanced game when you got more busted stuff? 7 and 3rd guard can be deployed together. They cause bleed, and the other one stuns. It's like, so, my lord, they stun. That just blows my mind. Stun and bleed for 20% of your life by 1 hit. It doesn't stack. I don't know who's making the calls here. One will come rushing to the aid of the other guard and attack the same enemy if one of them started engaging in battle. Wow. So pretty much, what, the 7th guard, he charges at units. If he attacks one, the other guy will back him up and whip him. Bam! So that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. At least we got some cool new leaders and uniques in this game, and I'm kind of a little bit sad that they didn't add any more commons, epics. I think they need to add more epic resistance, because there is none. Like, there's like, what, maybe 1 or 2, and they're kind of meh. So I wish they would have added more. Maybe we'll see another patch coming up pretty soon here for more characters, but I'm looking for more base units to use in the game. As for leaders, like, that's gonna take lots of time and money, and I don't think I'm gonna be going for these guys. Not right now. Maybe over time I'll just collect them and make a video later on. But I feel like there's more interesting units for me. And that's just a personal option. So, alright, but pretty good overall. Alrighty, and as for unit changes and improvements, only gonna mention a few of them, just real quick. I see about some of them that I think that are really interesting, and I can actually change your gameplay. Pretty much right here, number 2, in common improvements. Leaders run or dash, making them exhausted. Stamina regeneration improved to allow users to run and dash more frequently. I think that's going to be a pretty damn cool change. I mean, obviously, more movement speed in the game. So if your character only has dashes, hopefully they'll be able to dash more. If your opponent or character has, you know, sprint, they're going to be sprinting a lot more. Granted, it's like, I remember they nerfed, what is it, Classic Luke, because he had the highest stamina. I think he had like the highest movement speed on top of his stamina. So the fact that now, you know, a character like that has more stamina, like, wow, because it's run or dash, so that just means stamina in general. Otherwise I think it's a pretty cool change. And for the rest, I mean, they did what, a new taunt status icon, and a health recovery icon. So I'm assuming that's for the healer in the hero side, and then taunt for any characters that do taunt. So just new icons they're going to be adding in the game. As for the light side improvements, I think this is kind of a weird one, but I feel like for some reason I should mention this. The AI improvement for resistant grenader can now attack tech units within its range. I don't even know if there was a bug on that, but maybe it just couldn't prioritize attacking units, and so that's why this change needed to be done. Also, I think fix the issue with unstable junk droid. We're facing obstructing effects before self-exploding. It vanishes. I've seen that several times where the junk droid would just disappear, don't do damage to anybody. So I guess it's a small little fix that they probably didn't expect that they needed to do, and now it's here. And pretty much as for the dark side improvements, the only one I really found interesting is this one. Fix an issue with a separatist assassin droid will now no longer summon probe killers when it is disabled. So I think that's pretty good. It's realistically, it's kind of a nerf, but it's not really. It's just fixing. So what? The assassin droid is stunned by the monkey grenader that stuns tech. Pretty much, it won't be baby making anymore. I think that's fair. Sounds about right. So pretty much, that's kind of a cool option now, and that's some pretty small improvements, but no actual buffs or nerfs. I'm slightly disappointed in this patch for that, but they added this brand new spanking mode, baby, or map actually. They added crate. What is it? New battlefield and arcade mode. Pretty much the new mode being all out war. So that's pretty dope new mode that's going to be coming out in this next patch. Is going to be the breakdown of rotation. You gotta always have 2v2 priority over all. And pretty much from what I got from it is you pick 18 units, or 18 cards altogether, 14 of them being units, 4 of them being your support cards, and it's kind of like an RTS kind of thing. I think the best way I could describe it. Obviously, it's just you place your units on the battlefield, and while they're going down the map, you drop your support cards to assist them, however you see fit. So it's a pretty cool mode. I think you saw this a lot during the single mode challenges. So this is actually making it into a game mode, and that's pretty cool. No towers, just units. So you only win with what you got. And I think it's gonna be a cool new mode. I'm gonna try this out, and I'll probably put up some videos for this one. I'm excited for this. This is a brand new mode that you can actually toy around with. I think that's one of the new things I'm actually liking in this patch. And something I wanted to put up on was the rematch system that they're adding. Kind of cool. And you know, if you ever wanted to get back on somebody or try to take some scrubs points again, just hit the rematch button, see if they're dumb enough to do it. So also kind of like an interesting thing, I don't know if you see this right here in this one image. First off, there might be a double credit event coming up, so I'm excited for that because, oh boy, I need some credits, baby. I need some credits bad. I'm behind on upgrading units, and so this is gonna help me. Also, if you see the pack, there's a little coin event. And this guy right here, this guy, I don't know how to say that name, he pretty much zoomed in, and it looks like there's going to be a new solo coin event. So it's going to be pretty cool coming out in the next update. Obviously, if you looked at the forum, they're advertising it. They want people to know, solo movie, go. New thing they're also adding is spectator mode for your guild. I think that's pretty damn cool. You can watch your guild mates fight. Now, I think that's pretty cool. You just click the icon, and it's going to take you straight into the match. Pretty much show you their deck, and you can play with the mode. Otherwise, it's a pretty damn cool spectate mode. Also, they're adding tier achievement packs, which I don't know if this is cash. I'm assuming it's cash, because it's 6 times the value. 6 times the value of what? I don't know. But if you're a whale and you want to drop some money, or just maybe get ahead, Because in this game you do need to get ahead. You need to sometimes, I don't know. In my opinion, if you enjoy the game, spend the money. It's on you. Either way, there's an achievement. Looks like there's a time limit, and according to this, you can only buy it once per account, and it will only be for 1 day when you reach these milestones of 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12. Granted, I'm already at 12, so does that mean I only get... Will I only receive one? Who knows? It's hard to say. As for the exclusive... what is it? Exclusive items and the tier advancement... Oh, is it tier achievement exclusive item packs? I think it's a pretty cool selection if you're willing to drop the dough. Now, this is obviously money. I think, what, for $1, you get 1 legendary. I don't... Like, that sounds... I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty good. Just $1 each legendary. Just drop all that money. Granted, there's so many legendaries, though, to get what you want, but this is certainly a way to get ahead if you like. You're also receiving crystals and credits, which this is the only time I've actually seen crystals go for 1 for 1. You spend $1, you get $1 of crystals. So, I don't know if that's good or bad for your value, because I've seen some of the other bonuses they've been trying to give, and they're just crap lines. I don't think they're good. The advanced pack, not entirely sure what this contains, but I think something to look at. For $3, random epic pack 25. I don't know if you can only buy one. Is it? It's not saying you could just buy one. So it's pretty much, you want to get ahead on epics. 25 is a pretty damn good number for $3 damn. 5 for a platinum pack, 500 crystals, 3,000 credits, and I think that's what's really making me like this is the credits are here and they're high. $10, 100,000 credits, dude. Yo, like I could use that to upgrade some stuff. And you get, what, 2 liters, a unique, and a bunch of cards. But I think this actual $30 deal doesn't seem too bad if you look at me. Although, if you're a person like me who has 40th anniversary Luke and 40th anniversary Vader, this is probably nice. Because you could only get these guys through the wild card system and the wild card unique. I think the better one would be the wild card epic and the common card. For 300, I don't think rare is necessarily for 100. I don't think that's good. I really don't. And then to have the bonus of 3,000 crystals, that's almost enough for a 4x4, unless they change it. Apparently, as of late, the 4x4's been like having a slash, saying, "Oh, 700 crystals or something." But for now, only the like $2.99 purchase or rate. I'm like, I hope they don't try to screw us in that department by increasing crystals, but this company does that. I don't know. I've seen them just screw us several times. Anyway, that's a new offer, and I think that's not too bad. The repeat leader purchase, which is based off crystals, not too bad. An exclusive discount that provides 6 legendary cards when all of its components are purchased. I don't know how good it is, and I don't know how it really works. Do you get to pick? Is it only Grand Moff? Is it only, Sabin? Do you get to pick who you want? Either way, it's a guaranteed way to get your cards to level 3 using crystals. Crystals is a free in-game currency that you can use. Who knows? I'm just glad they're adding something in the card shop, because they took away the crystal advancements, I guess. And I wasn't too happy about that when they originally did that, because that means it's less of a way for you to get the cards that you want. So, other than that, what is it? Improvement on the advancement tier pack. Oh, I think that's that pack that I didn't know what was in it. So, it's kind of a lot to go through. Let's see. I think something down here was something I liked. Users who already own 40th anniversary Luke and Vader could earn another one through the pick a winner system. I think that's kind of cool. Granted, I don't like gambling in a game that's going to give you a shitty outcome, so I don't recommend you gamble. It's bad, but you know, at least try to get something guaranteed. And I don't really like the pick a winner system. And that's gonna be it for me. I don't really think I see anything else I would like to talk about. But if you guys have any other discussions, or if you guys want to come at me, this is all based off of my opinion. I want to see your guys' opinion in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. If you stuck out, you know, through this little update video of the game, and if you guys have any improvements, please let me know. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new, subscribe if you want more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.